Okay guys, Keith Best back again. So this is video number 2. I started video number 2 at a different time than what I wanted to. That was because of the crash what happened in the other one. But I've got that now. I'm going to send that to Matt and let Matt have a look at it. Basically what I've done so far is create this profile for electrician. I added my demo domain on. I added my mrelectrics.co.uk on. Like I said, normally I would have put a few more in there, but that was the only one I found which I really want to put in. So I've done that. So then you click onto your demo domain, and obviously it's got no traffic or anything because it's just a demo domain. I expanded all of my keywords out, so that was going to break as well. So we've got all these keywords. Just put 500 in. So we've got like sort of, you know, as we saw, we've got AICR, pad test, and AICR test, all of these keywords, what we found. And then I went in and did the keyword research. And I've got these keywords what I've researched. Now, electrical inspection, electrical testing, I actually deleted, but we got errors when I delete them, so I'm not going to touch them. But what we're going to look at is creating a pad testing pay service, an AICR service, and electrical test certificate. Now, looking at the keywords, them two might be the same, but I can't really find anything else which would be around the same thing. Electrical installation conditioning. Well, it's the ICR, isn't it? So you've got because like I say, electrical repairs tend to be more for like your domestic appliances. So we'll run with this at the moment because I've also done, I hit the website architecture and I hit the create the website framework, and it did come back with these. So even though it crashed, it must have still been working in the back end, and it's come up with them. So I've got my pad testing, I've got my EICR, and then I've got my electrical test certificate. So what we can do now is have a look at these. And now this is where you've got to like sort of start using your brain and start putting things together. Because like this is like the EICR certificate. This is like the EICR test. This is the report. So, let's have a look. That's 1,900. That's 1,900. See, the AICR report is 2,900. 145, 127. So, I think everything's going to click through. So, calling out, I have like 6,000 sales of that. 25 of that, 6,000 of that, 9,000 of that. So I think I'm probably going to go for AICR report. So AICR is in all of them. Well, let's have a look at these two. Let's see if I can get rid of one of the AICR report, administration, examining, electrical safety check, electrical checks for landlords, safety test, testing for landlords. So them two are both exactly the same. So I might as well get rid of that one altogether. So all you need to do to get rid of it is just delete your silo. Duck, gone. Right, so these two now, I've got AICR. There, yeah. Now AIC report's not in that one because, well, that's of course it's there. Electrical installation condition report. ASR certificate, ASR meaning, yeah. Electrical safety check, yes. Report cost, yes. Condition report cost. So, ASR certificate meaning. Some of them aren't in, so just meaning. Electrical safety check, yes. Electrical checks for landlords. Electrical safety test. Electrical testing for landlords. That's not in. NICL report cost. That one's in. Right, so them four aren't in there, so I would want to put them in there. Now, I don't think you can move them. I'm not sure. So all I did the last time was I actually give it around to do page meta, page content. I can't change that. See if that changes. No, that's just changing the product detail. That's the product, not the actual silo. No, you can't do that. Damn. That's just the actual product, not the silo. Not to worry. So I want electrical checks for landlords, electrical safety tests. So all you need to do, this is what I did the last time anyway. Just click on there, and I need to look for electrical checks. So I'll check for landlord. LND. Landlord electrical certificate. Is that anywhere else? Electrical check for landlords. Let's do that to 200. Electrical checks for landlords. Yes, electrical safety test. Or electrical testing for landlords. Yes. I'm not sure what's getting invalid numbers on these. So if I add them to the blueprint. Try that. Electrical checks for landlords. No, Oh, right. Please don't know more than 60 characters. Right, so that will do for that, because we've got plenty on there anyway. So I can now get rid of this AICR test silo. Right, so I've now got pad testing, AICR report, and electrical test certificate. Okay. So let's look at these. I mean, you get 2 sales out of them. We want the domestic one in because obviously, if you've got like electrical installation condition report, we don't really want that one in because that's in our EICR. Same with the EICR certificate. Electrical safety check would be good because that's safety check and safety test to me is the same. So I'm going to get rid of safety test. Electrical testing for landlords, we put that one in there, didn't we? I don't know. That one should be there really. So report cost can come out. Electrical safety check for landlord, that's up there. Domestic, right, we'll leave them in. Testing for landlords. Again, that's the EICR one. So let's have a look at. So this one up here is like all your landlordy stuff. That's your pad testing. Then you've got electrical safety check, and let's have a look. Let's put in save, electrical safety certificate. I think that's like the EICR. Electrical safety test. We'll just got rid of that one. I'll leave that for now. We can always look and do some other ones on that later. But that basically is we've now created our silos and we've now got our categories underneath. So the next step is once you've done your website architecture, what we've just done, the next step is to go down to your content architecture. So again, you go down content architecture and you go down to silos. Now, why is that bust? Oh, there we go. That was me. I needed to press that button. Okay, so we're in pad testing. So we've got that. What you can do now is press on Analyze Your SERP Landscape. Now it's going to go away and it's going to analyze everything, and then eventually it's going to come back. So I'm going to pause this video while that one is doing its stuff, because it does take a while for this one to come back. Okay guys, so we are now back, and basically it has created the content architecture, or I've gone through, just move that out of there. Okay, and it's gone through and it's done it's analyzed the SERP landscape. So when you do the analyze the SERP landscape, what you get back is what's basically in the SERPs. So as you can see, it's got 99 organics, it's got 4 for people ask, it's got a logo pack, it's got videos, it's got related, and then you get your pad testing, your related keywords, your how, which you can all use. But the next thing you do is if you notice down here, there's nothing in. So what you do now is you do generate content. So that generates your keyword content, and it goes away and basically analyzes all of the keywords for your 3 silos. So I'm just going to pause this while this is doing its bit, and then I'll come back to you. Hey guys, so I'm back once again, and this time I've done generate the content keyword DNA. Now the first time I did it, it was set to these metrics here, which is like what H1's got to be have 1,000 searches per month, and H2's that have a minimum of 100. And what basically happened was I didn't have a lot in there. So all I did is I dropped that down to 500, and I dropped that down to 50. And then what you've got now is you've got like sort of pat testing. What is pat testing? Pat testing EME, pat testing frequency. And these are what can be your H1s, H2s, and obviously your related keywords. But now what I do with this basically is I look at the organics. It tells you what your organics are, what's happening. So you've got organic result at position 1. Then you've got people also ask, people also ask. Then you've got the map pack. Then you've got organics again. Then you've got some videos. Then you've got organics going down. So do that. So you've got related keywords. So I've got my URLs for pat testing. So I would leave that as it is. I'm not going to change that to pat testing. So how am I going to do, or what am I going to do, like sort of for me meta page title? So I look down and I just go pat testing. Really, any of them's not going to be related. So what is pat test for? Now this bit's really good because this gets you all your questions. I mean, look how many questions there is for this. It's awesome. You get all these questions here. And then you can look down here. Now there's a good one, portable appliance testing. So you can have pat, and then in brackets, so portable appliance testing. That was meant to be there. We won't be having brackets on the URL, but we can have it on there because that'll be each one as well. So we have portable appliance testing. So you've got electrical testing. So you've got a certificate there. Landlord certificates there. Specialist pat testers. Pat testing services. So you could have I don't know how big that is. So let's jump up here. My normal thing, word counter. Put that in, part of portable appliance, that's 34 characters. So portable appliance testing, and then we just basically, where was it? That one, I think, yeah. What was a good one down the bottom? compliance. So we could have compliance and specialists. So we can get some what is it, class without. So we want certificate in there, don't we? So we want certificate in. Keywords. Yeah. So if we have a look at part here. So regulations, services, so what we could do is do part testing certificate. So port applying testing certificate, then obviously we would have location, what we do and ensure this one here. Why? I don't know whether it is actually required or not, but some of these. Services, so we've got service. So I'm trying to get service in, I think, so part of qualified certificate location. Qualified testing certificate. Now cover appliance testers. See what that does. We've got appliance in there, we don't want appliance again. I'll leave that for now because I don't think there's anything else to put in, but we need that. So I'll just do that. I would work out what I wanted and that would go in there. That's my meta title. And then I'll do similar for that. Probably turn it around, like location. You know, I'll be spinning it anyway, but that will be one of the things it has in. Meta description will be something similar. So I would just probably pick, you know, portal plan testing or path testing. Something like that. I probably wouldn't take all that, but just like something along those lines. Put that in here. So, or put something along the lines of your portable appliances safe to use. Path testing law requires that all landlords, employees, and self-employed individuals. I'll probably put in there, I would actually put X video underscore phone number. So that runs out, but I could probably put some more in there, so save that. So that's basically my URL done, my meta page title done, and my meta description done. And my H1. Again, I would actually be spinning these, but these are just the ideas. And then in here, what I do is I look at the related keywords. Now, path testing frequencies of 1, which I would want to get into the article. So I'll put in there keywords, put that in. Regulations is something we want to get in. So put that in. HSE is something we want to get in because that's the governing body. Procedure. Yeah, we can explain about the path test. So that would be a good one to get in. And obviously me and me would be a good one to get in. So that's your keyword. So then questions. Now these are good ones because obviously put that in bold. Put that in bold. So what is path test for? So take all them and put them there. And then what, oops, how, so I want them to, I'll take these and put them in. Okay, so I've got them, but then what I do, like that one there, put that there. That one there. Now these can get spun then. One needs patches. I want the same as that one, so. Okay. So then we've got how much is, how often. So that will go there. That will go there. That goes there. That goes there. How to do. You get the idea. Basically, I'm just taking the keywords and putting them into how much it costs. So then I just do, I've done what, when should path testing be done? Okay, so let's do that one. Where, which, who, that one. Why? Can you do your own path testing? And there. So that's them questions done. So there wasn't any in the buyer's intent, so I would miss them. If I had any buyer's intent ones, I would put them in. And then basically I would go down here and I would look and think, right, so probably. So that is, comes up with what is. So I'll come under there. Pipeline testing is process. Well, that's contradicting itself. Path testing law requires, and there's currently no law. I'm not sure which I'll have to ask an electrician about that. So you can just pull that bit out. When should pass analyze path testing important? How much is path testing? That can go there again. So what does path testing stand for? That actually answers my question. How much is path testing? I'm getting a lot of the content just from looking at this. Obviously, I'll use like sort of enterprise and things like that to get the rest of the content, but this is just giving us ideas. And also, you can take different ways of words. It's the same thing said, and then obviously spin them. Like there you go. So like up here, I've got like 3 or 4 different ways in which it can be said, so I can spin them, and then you've got more sentences. So then once that's done, I'll just do save. And then obviously I just go through and do the AICR report and then do the electrical test certificate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video now. I'm going to go through and do them, and then once I've done them, I will start and do the next video. Okay, catch you on the next video. Bye.